Am I allowed to practice my religion? Am I allowed to practice my religion in public? Am I allowed to try to convert people to my religion just as Jehovah's Witnesses do? Am I allowed to kill animals in the name of my religion like Sanitarians do? Am I allowed to kill people in the name of my religion? What are the limits of the freedom of religion? In all the following except for the last one, the Supreme Court has ruled that under freedom of religion, it is constitutional to do the aforementioned thing. Not everyone may like it, but under the Constitution, everyone is given the freedom to practice their religion even if it is upsetting to others.
The reason that many people came to the colonies from Europe was to escape religious persecution and to be able to freely practice their religion. Roger Williams was one of those people hoping to find religious freedom. Unfortunately for him, the Massachusetts Bay Colony persecuted him for his differing beliefs. Winthrop then founded Rhode Island, which was one of the first religiously free colonies. This idea of religious freedom has also been implemented in William Penn's colony of Pennsylvania, which was both religiously tolerant and had separation of church and state. The Virginia Statute for Religious Freedom, written by Thomas Jefferson, served as a model for the freedom of religion in the First Amendment. George Mason's Virginia Declaration of Rights was also used by the father of the Constitution, James Madison, for the writing of the Bill of Rights. The freedom of religion is in the First Amendment of the Bill of Rights. It was ratified on September 25, 1789, and officially adopted on December 15, 1791.
This map displays the major religion of Christianity in each state. The map shows that the majority of the states are either less than 30% Catholic or less than 40% Baptist. The only Mormon state is Utah with a high of greater than 50%. In the case of Reynolds v. United States, George Reynolds, a Utah Territory resident, was convicted of breaking the law against polyamory. When he argued that he was practicing his religious duty as a Mormon, it was seen as a criminal indictment, not a defense. He was secretary to Brigham Young and presented himself as a test of the federal government's attempt to outlaw polygamy. He was sentenced to 2 years hard labor and a $500 fine. He tried to marry Amelia Jane Schofield while he was still married to Mary Ann Tudum, who was charged with bigamy under the Morrill Anti-Bigamy Act.
In every country, there are those who find different religious beliefs threatening. In every culture, those who love freedom for themselves must ask themselves how much they're willing to tolerate freedom for others. For as the city outside these walls makes clear, we are a country that has welcomed people of every race and every faith. We are home to Muslims who worship across our country. We not only respect the freedom of religion, we have laws that protect individuals from being harmed because of how they look.
President Obama stated the importance of separation of church and state, yet he is the 45th president to swear in on a Bible. This leads to the question, how intertwined should church and state be? Why did the Supreme Court allow the ritual sacrifice of animals under the freedom of religion but not allow polygamy? Where can the line be drawn? Regarding the freedom of religion, there is a fine line between religious beliefs and the law itself. For example, in the case of Church of Lukumi Babula I v. City of Halle, the Supreme Court ruled that because of the freedom of religion, the church was allowed to sacrifice animals even though it went against the city's animal cruelty law. This leads many people to question the limits of the freedom of religion.
Where would you draw the line?